Okay, so this is not from my Minecraft series. This is just a tour of my main single player world that I don't normally record. Okay, to start with, this is the bedroom of my castle. Yes, it is a floating castle in the sky. It has 4 ways down. We'll just take one of those now. It has a treasury, you know, with a nice little supply of items. It has a little crafting / furnace room just for a bit more rapid development of, say, iron. You can clearly see a farm just over there, again floating in the sky. This is the castle from the outside. Yes, it's a very nice castle. Okay. We have an emergency escape from the castle. By simply jumping out of here, it's perfectly safe. So there is water. That's why I built it there. Okay. That's the main entrance, by the way. Over here is a memorial to a rather important person that did die. She will be she'll be certainly missed. That is Courtney. Anyway, let's go back up here. We do just have a little area down here, but that's besides the point. Let's get up here. Okay, and yes, we also have a map, because we're just that awesome. This area isn't so greatly developed here, but if you have a look along here, there are fences, so you will not fall off. That's the castle over there. That's the farm over there. There are reeds, trees, all sorts of things in there. And it has got a door with a glass wall there to keep it separate from here in case anything happens to spawn either side. This area is not so greatly developed, so it is very easy to fall off, but, you know, provided you're not an idiot, you should be fairly safe. Okay. Again, safe, unless you hop onto that. And it just goes on to the main base there. Now let's look at this train station we have. Now it's a very, very basic train station, but it will work quite effectively. Essentially, you sit in the cart, and you press the button over there, and that sends you flying off using powered rails. I'll just push this in a bit more. Okay. And I was considering building another station, well, a track off in that direction, just to see what we come across. But that isn't a huge priority. This was the main one, getting between the mine and the castle. We also have a secondary base off in that direction. You can just see the line there. However, we have to build the tracks for it, so that's not quite ready to go yet. Anyway, I shall demonstrate my awesome mine cart track system thing. And bang! It is just so good. Another powered rail here to keep us going. There we go. That's in case we want to branch off in that direction. More powered rails with detector rails to turn it on as you approach. Otherwise it would stop the cart. And bang! We're back. Push that in. I said push that in. There we go. We just want to be careful how we get off of here. I haven't marked it too well. Yep. Okay. So, as we saw in a previous video, that is the other base down there. I haven't upgraded the ladder system yet though, so we only have a ladder every other block, sort of like what we have there, but of course as of the 1.5 update that is now useless. You can't get back up. You can go down, but yeah. This is a bug I've been having for a long time now. There's actually nothing in here, yet it is on fire. The mine... when we eventually get to bedrock. Nothing in there, by the way. And nothing too much in there. Long trip. Ooh, zombies in there. Okay, again for mass melting of items. Didn't mean to hit the craft table. The chest, diamond pick, more diamond. We have strip mining in here every third block in, so we go 1, bang, bang, 1, bang, bang, 1. A lot of people do prefer to go, you know, the fourth block in, so 1, bang, 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 1. But I don't really like that method myself. It probably works fine. This is just the way I prefer to do it. But anyway, that gave us enough iron to create the train track. Or whatever we want to call it. The cart track. Just track. Whatever. Here was just a small room I hollowed out. I will be clearing the dirt out eventually. Apart from that, our mine isn't really epic. It's just a way of getting resources. Yeah, this was back from before I was doing proper strip mining. It is a maze probably filled with zombies. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to stop the video here and then continue once we get back to the train track. Okay, we finally got back up that mine shaft, because as we know it does take a ridiculously long time. Okay, we're gonna hop back in the train, or the cart, whatever. And there we go. More detector rails and power rails. I do like it. Easy to set up, works well. It just requires gold and a little bit of redstone, but not a huge deal. Plus redstone seems fairly common these days anyway. Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that. We leave. We push that in. We go sleep in the castle. I will record when it's daylight again. Okay, it is daylight once more. Nothing evil spawned in the castle, even better. Okay, now for this one I'm not going to have a main walkway to go to that base. It is essentially going to be minecart only, so you need to be really careful on it. It is a very, very nasty bridge. Not safe in the slightest. That's also where I got some cobblestone down there, if you can see that on that nice little low resolution screen that you're watching this on. Pretty much hollowed out the bottom of a mountain. It looks like I have a glitched furnace over here too. The fire animation seems to be going. Again, nothing burning, but weird. And this was again more cobblestone. And there's nothing of great importance out here. Now that is essentially my Minecraft non-series world. This isn't, again, as I said, part of my ongoing series. This is just my spare time world. Anyway, thanks for watching.